Hi, I'm Ioana. Thank you for joining me again. Today we're going to make Korean marinated eggs, which are also called Mayak eggs. They're super simple to make. It's one of those recipes that you can make the night before and then you can just serve it with a bowl of warm rice in the morning or at any time of day you want to have it. They're super flavorful. It takes almost no time to make. Let me take you through the ingredients so we can get started. You're gonna need some room temperature eggs. I'm using about 6 eggs today. You can use more or less. You're gonna need some soy sauce, some water. You're gonna need your sweetener of your choice. Now I'm using some raw honey. It's really important that if you use honey, make sure that it is good raw quality honey. Equally, you can use some maple syrup, sugar. It's really up to you what you want to use, agave, nectar. You're also gonna need some garlic, some chilies, some sesame seeds, a little bit of sesame oil, and finally some spring onions. I've got my water boiling here, and now we're going to take care of the eggs. Now you really have to make sure that the eggs are at room temperature because you don't want them to just break. So I've learned the trick as well to help with peeling the eggshell easily, and I've seen this on the internet. So far it's been working for me, but I never want to jinx it. So you have to make sure that the egg doesn't have this pointy side, it's this flat side from the bottom. And you just gently need to tap it in such a way that you don't break the shell, but you can hear like kind of like a cracking noise. Aha, did you hear that? It's exactly what it should sound like. So that's one of them. And I'm gonna do the same for the rest of them. And the final one. This one was nice and easy. So now that my water is boiling, I'm gently going to drop the eggs in, and I'm going to leave them for 6 minutes because I want to make sure that I still have somewhat a runny egg yolk. I'm going to set my timer for 6 minutes. And then I'm going to put my eggs in an ice bath, and then I'm going to come back so that I can show you what we do with the rest. In the meantime, we're going to take care of the sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to add in the water, the soy sauce. I'm gonna add in the honey as well. So raw honey usually crystallizes very quickly shortly after it's been collected from the bees. I'm gonna switch to a whisk because I think it'll be a lot easier to whisk this together in a minute. I'm gonna add in the chilies, the garlic, the spring onions, the sesame seeds, and the sesame oil as well for that nutty flavor. I'm going to gently mix this around. I don't need to whisk it harshly, just mixing it. My eggs are done after about 6 minutes to 6 minutes and a half. I put them in an ice bath, and I want to give you another trick. If you want to prevent cracking as well, you can also put some salt with some vinegar in the water that is boiling with the eggs. You're gonna need probably about a teaspoon of salt with like 1 or 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with a container, an airtight container, ideally. I'm going to place my eggs at the bottom, and then I'm gonna cover this with the sauce, and it needs to marinate for at least 4 or 5 hours, ideally overnight. Now we're gonna cover the eggs with the mixture, just very gently. The color would change, all this flavor is going to be soaked up by the eggs. If you want, by the way, your eggs to be a little bit firmer, then you can leave them for 8, 9, even 10 minutes. I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to put this in the fridge, and I'll see you in the morning. My marinated eggs are done. Just look at how wonderful they look. I've got some warm rice on this side, and I'm just going to grab one and place it on top of it. I'm also going to get a little bit of the sauce just to put it around. And let's see what it looks like inside. It is absolutely perfect. Just look at it. The egg yolk is not too runny. The egg white is completely set, and all of the egg is marinated in that lovely sauce. Let's see how it turned out. So flavorful and so delicious. The combination of the cold egg with the warm rice works really well. It's just a burst of flavor. The egg is thoroughly coated with that marinated mixture that we made. I really hope you give this recipe a try. If you do, let me know down in the comment section below what you think of it. Thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!